Yeah! Woo! That couldn't have ended any more perfectly on the night where former Habs captain Max Pacioretty returns to Montreal for the first time. The Habs defeat his Vegas Golden Knights 5-4. Thanks to the game-winning goal from Thomas Tatar, who now has 14 points in 17 games. Max Pacioretty did not get on the scoreboard tonight, so he'll still sit at just 2 points on the season. However, I thought he looked good tonight. That might have been one of the best games I've seen him play in a very long time, especially in the first period. He came out flying, had a nice chance against, he dangled through Jonathan Drouin's legs and took the puck on net, but could not bury it. But yeah, before I get into the game breakdown here, guys, just want to bring up, it is Remembrance Day tomorrow, so I want to take a moment to thank all the veterans out there and everyone who has served in the military or is currently serving in the military and sacrificing their life or parts of their life to keep our country safe and protected. Also, shout out to all the first responders out there, policemen, firefighters, paramedics. Love you all. Appreciate what you guys do. So yeah, what a fantastic hockey game. Back and forth, lots of chances. Now to start the game, Montreal was not playing very well. Vegas was dictating the pace for that entire first period and went up 2-0 thanks to a really nice snipe from Brad Hunt, waiting out Antoniemi and sniping at top cheese on him. And then the second goal, Jonathan Marchessault off a skate, a little bit of a fluky goal, but a goal's a goal, so they're up 2-0. We go into the second period, and what a second period for the Habs. And you know what? It all starts with Brendan Gallagher's tenacious hard work and skating. He came out to start that second flying, and that's what a leader does, and it got that entire team back into the game. Montreal ends up scoring a goal thanks to Charles Hudon. They actually announced it over the PA system that Jonathan Drouin had scored the goal, which I thought was funny because it was clearly Charles Hudon. I think maybe the Flow and the Mo had the in-arena announcer a little bit mixed up. But yeah, so Charles Hudon gets the goal. Jesperi Kotkaniemi with the assist, as well as Victor Mete. Nice play from Victor Mete to get that zone entry. Kotka with a nice pass to Hudon, and Hudon patiently waits out Marc-Andre Fleury and gets it by, buries it on him. Backhand. Beauty goal. Then we get Andrew Shaw from Jonathan Drouin. Great work from Jonathan Drouin in tight, keeping that second chance alive. And Shaw ends up burying it, sneaking it past Marc-Andre Fleury. And then our boy, the Eagle, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, gets another goal thanks to some hard forecheck work from Arturi Lehkonen. Great play down low behind the net from Arturi Lehkonen. Ends up feeding it into the slot for Jesperi Kotkaniemi, who finishes it in tight. Beautiful play. Kenny Agostino picks up an assist on that play as well. Got a shout out. This guy is not particularly flashy, not necessarily noticeable all the time out there, but he is a smart hockey player. Nice to see him get on the board for the Habs right away. His first point as a Montreal Canadien. Good on him. Vegas ends up getting the goal back. Later on, Alex Tuck snipes it on Antoniemi on a second chance there for him. A little bit of a rough play on that one from Jordy Ben in the giveaway. But outside of that, I thought Ben played a pretty good game. So then we go into the third period, and William Karlsson puts the Vegas Golden Knights up 4-3. That was a goal, and another fluky one went off of Pekka. Antoniemi let in 4 goals tonight, but he played really good. I love his style of goaltending. He's so aggressive and dialed in. He's positionally sound, but he is quick on the puck, and he's quick moving around that crease. Really liked how he played tonight. 2 fluky goals, and one that was clearly wouldn't have even been a chance if Ben didn't have that giveaway in the defensive zone. So great game from Antoniemi. So at that point, it's 4-3 for Vegas. Then we get Domi assisting on Andrew Shaw's second goal of the night. Domi walks in with a fake slapper, puts it on net, and Shaw finishes it to tie the game at 4-4. Fantastic game from Andrew Shaw. He looks really good on that right side of Drouin and Domi. For the last 2 games, ever since that line's been put together, since Shaw got moved up there, he looks really good with those two. Maybe the best player so far that's played on that right side of Drouin and Domi. Great game from Drouin as well. Very engaged out there. That's now 2 really good games in a row from Jonathan Drouin, so got to shout that out. He's one of the first guys people like to harp on when he's not doing well, but he is putting up points. Drouin now has 12 points in 17 games. Good game from him tonight. Very skilled player. And these points are all coming at 5-on-5. That is very important to note because the power play is still not clicking. I don't know what it is with this power play because they're getting zone entries. They're moving the puck around, but they cannot finish a play on the power play. It's wild. And they've really tried everything. Maybe giving Jesperi Kotkaniemi a little more time might help, but outside of that, at some point their luck's got to turn on the power play. But the point is that Montreal is getting a ton of goals on 5-on-5. That is a sign of a very good hockey team. They're not relying on their special teams to get wins. So imagine if the power play was clicking, how much more dangerous the Habs would be. So then at the end, we get Thomas Tatar getting the game winner. Bit of a fluky bounce for it to go in, but like I said, a goal is a goal, and oh man, what another character win for the Montreal Canadiens. We've seen them lose some games late, due to, being young and inexperienced. But for the most part, this team has had some very character moments so far this season and battled through adversity. Down 2-0 this game, end up coming back and getting the win. Coming back 2 different times this game and getting the win. So this is a common theme throughout the season so far. They have been very impressive. Such a fun team to watch. So fast. And it's stressful, but it's fun. I love it. So some stats here. Montreal was completely dominated in shots, 38-27. Also dominated in the face-off dot. So tells me they are generating a lot of turnovers. They're not winning face-offs. So once again, they're generating turnovers, moving the puck the other way quick, especially after that first period. Awful first period, but nice to see them come back and get the win tonight. Domi is on a 6-game point streak. He has 19 points in 17 games, 3 away from the league lead in points. Domi is an absolute stud for this team. He is an incredible hockey player. Petrie has 12 points in 17 games. Tatar, 14 points now. They're clicking, and it's all the offense is coming from every different line. So that is great to see. So please, guys, let me know what your thoughts on the game were. What'd you think of all the different things that were happening in that game? Plekanec with a standing ovation, sitting with Marc Bergevin for the whole game. Nice to see. Classy. I think they're a little bit louder for Plek than they were for Pacioretty, but that makes sense. Pacioretty did definitely get a nice standing O, and I did hear some boos later on, but it is what it is. He is the enemy now. Yeah, guys, let me know what you thought in the comments. And I'm sure many of you have noticed this absolutely slick hat that I've been rocking in my videos all week. I got this nice hat from a good close family friend of mine, Peter Tripp, who is the founder of Navigate Change Inc. And their mission is to change the face of PTSD by changing what PTSD means. Peter Tripp is an advanced flight paramedic and passionate Habs fan who is tired of hearing post-traumatic stress disorder as a bit of a negative label. And they'd like to change that to positive talk, support, and determination. So I'm rocking this hat to support his cause, and you can too. Check out NAVIGATECHANGEINC.CA for more information on this nonprofit organization. And they also have an online store where you can buy nice hats like this in many different colors, as well as golf polos, toques, and sweaters. Cheers, guys. If you like my videos, please subscribe. You can follow me at ScotianCanadien on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Please let me know what you thought in the comments. Go Habs, go, baby. Woo!